Hey everyone, it's Chris Winter here for another DSLR tip. Now just a quick shout out to all my subscribers. Guys, thanks so much for all the support. It means so much to me and it gives me a lot of motivation to keep making cool videos, and I'm going to be doing some really cool ones in the coming days. But today's tip will hopefully save you a little bit of money so you can learn from my mistakes. And what I'm going to be talking about is using step-up rings. So let's get to it. Now I'm sure a lot of you already know what a step-up filter is, but this is kind of targeted towards people who don't know. So if you don't know, this is what it is. It's a metallic ring which allows you to use larger filters on a smaller lens. So for instance, this is a 62 to 67mm step-up ring, and the way that I would use this is a Sigma 30mm 1.4, and if you didn't know already, this is my favorite lens. This has a 62mm filter size. Now what you would do is you would just simply screw this on, like so. And now this lens has a 67mm filter. Okay, why would you want to do this? Well, for instance, what if you only had one filter? For instance, this is a fader ND, and if you didn't know what that is, it allows you to block the amount of light that comes through the lens. So what you do is simply screw this onto the lens, and now you have a 67mm fader ND on your camera. Now this is a really good way to save a bit of money because I also have this lens here, which is my Canon 18 to 135 lens, which has a 67mm filter on it normally. So all you have to do is just screw the fader ND on here. So rather than having to buy a few different fader NDs, you can use the same one, and it's a really good way to save a bit of money. And it also means you don't have to buy 4 or 5 different lens caps because you can use the same 67mm one. Now you can get step-up rings in all different sizes. So for instance, for the nifty 50, the 50mm 1.8, you can get I think it's a, it's a 52mm filter, so you could go that 52 all the way up to 67mm, which would mean that you could just use this one fader ND. Now another tip is that it allows you to use the same UV filters. If you guys don't know what UV filters are, they're essentially a piece of glass which can help block out the UV lights, but it also adds a bit of protection to your lens, which is super important if you don't have a lens cap on. So that was my tip on using step-up rings. It's an awesome way of saving money because you don't have to buy multiple filters. You can just use the same ones and just adjust the filter size. Now you can also get step-down rings, which kind of work in the opposite direction, but you've got to be a bit careful with them because you can get pretty bad vignetting if you're going to be using great sizes. So if you don't know what vignetting is, it's getting the kind of black on the outside of the shot, which isn't so nice unless you want to be artistic that way. Yep, so that's that. I hope you liked this video. If you did, you know what to do. I'd love it if you subscribe because I've got about 10 new videos coming out with some pretty cool DSLR tips, and you won't want to miss out on them. So click the subscribe button and also click like if you liked it. And guys, I will see you in the next video. Enjoy using your step-up rings. See ya.